So I put together some tips that I got from searching Google Trends and kind of scouring the internet for a few minutes, and I found some common things about having a well-structured morning routine that can set the stage for a productive and fulfilling day. Here are some effective tips that I put together for this quick video to maximize your mornings and your morning routine. So first of all, start with a purpose. And what I mean by that is begin your day with some intentionality. And that could be setting a goal, just having gratitude for the fact that you're awake and getting ready to enjoy your day, or just as simple as also visualizing success, whatever that may be. And even if it's just something that you're going to do in the day and accomplish within that day. A few minutes of mindfulness or meditation can also help clear your mind and reduce stress. And a lot of people may already be doing this without knowing it by just having a few moments in the morning, a few minutes where you sip on your cup of coffee or eat your light breakfast. And that could be a nice quiet time where you just let your mind wander and you're just being open and thinking about your day or whatever that comes to mind. And that can be some form of a basic light form of meditation, which can help reduce stress for a lot of people. Next is to wake up early and consistently. And this is important to do, I think, establishing a consistent wake up time to basically just regulate your body's internal clock is critical to having a great day. And avoid hitting the snooze. This is a big one too, because I think it can make you feel groggier. And I saw some tips where kind of mentions that as well. So I know myself, I've hit the snooze button multiple times. And even on the second or third time I hit the snooze button, I noticed that I don't feel any more energetic or less tired. I actually feel more tired or just as tired as before. So avoid hitting that snooze button. It can make you feel a little bit groggier. Next is to hydrate and fuel your body. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning to rehydrate and also kickstart your metabolism in a way, because that might make you a little bit more hungry, but at the very least, it'll quickly rehydrate you. Even though if you drink a full glass of water right away in a short period of time, you're probably going to let it all out anyway, but you're still going to get a hydration effect that is important after having multiple hours of sleeping without eating or drinking anything. Next, for that metabolism, is to eat a nutritious breakfast with protein and healthy fats to sustain your energy levels. This is a great thing to do that is important to do, especially when a lot of people these days either skip breakfast or have very, very bad breakfast choices like donuts or some kind of pastry or even nothing at all. They think a cup of coffee is just a breakfast, and it is not. Coffee is not a replacement for breakfast, and neither is like a quick pastry. So something with protein and healthy fats, I think, is important to set the stage for a good, productive, fun day. Move your body and engage in light stretching, yoga, or a quick workout to boost circulation and wake up your muscles. Even a quick walk outside can wake up your muscles. And I think it's important to do this because any type of exercise or light stretching or low impact activity that you could do in the morning that kind of qualifies as exercise, and it doesn't have to be for long duration. You could just get this in quickly, and this is good for maybe improving focus as you clear your mind as you're doing the exercise. That also reduces stress and will lift your mood. A lot of people forget or aren't aware that exercise can have a good short-term effect and medium-term effect of raising those hormones in your body that make you feel good and give you that feeling and sensation of pleasure and positivity, which is something that is a good thing to have, especially to start the day. And yes, even going for a stroll, like I said, or walking is a great way to accomplish this. It doesn't take a lot and it doesn't take a lot of time. Also, limit distractions. Avoid checking social media or emails immediately upon waking. It can lead to unnecessary stress. Now, unfortunately, this is hard to do. A lot of people are just accustomed to the social media wake up routine of checking everything. But if you can try to reduce that, or at least push that off and delay that a little bit so that it's not like the absolute first thing you do, I think it's good, because again, that sometimes can lead to stress, and also it's a time waster as well. Instead, focus on maybe reading or journaling if you like to journal, or planning your day. That can be a great productive thing that you could do. Only takes a few minutes to do that. It's something that's better than just going and scrolling through social media, which can burn through a lot of time. And depending on what you're doing, it could be stressful as well when you're on social media, and certain things might trigger you, or you just might go down that rabbit hole and consume a lot of your time. And kind of related to this, as far as things that you can do besides just the regular social media stuff that a lot of people do, is to prioritize your to-do list for the day. And this could be something as simple as just identifying your top 3 things that you want to get done in your day. And this is good to maintain focus and give you some clear direction. And also it makes you avoid doing that social media habit and continuing that. So replace that stuff with prioritizing your day and creating that quick to-do list. Using a planner or a digital tool is a great way to organize your schedule and keep you nice and productive, and be mindful of how you're going to structure your day to accomplish whatever tasks you set out to do. So I think prioritizing a to-do list is a great activity that you should do every single day. It doesn't take a lot to do that. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it could result in some great things, like helping to make sure that you accomplish those things that you need to get done. Next is to practice self-care. And I think this is a great thing that a lot of people should be doing, and they already are doing. But it means different things to different people, like taking time for personal hygiene and grooming, feeling fresh boosts confidence, picking an outfit that will make you feel nice and good about yourself. I think it's a good thing to do. And again, it doesn't have to be anything that's expensive. It's just the act of being intentional about picking things out, doing some personal grooming, and maybe even just listening to uplifting music or a podcast or an audiobook can also kind of help to set that positive tone while you're doing your personal hygiene and grooming and picking out your outfit. Next is to optimize your environment. Keeping your workspace clean and clutter-free to enhance productivity. So whether you work at home or in an office, try to do that. Keep yourself clutter-free. That makes a huge difference. A lot of people know this, but I thought it was worth including in this list. Next is to let in natural light. So if you are working at home, it helps to regulate mood and energy levels. Even if you're not working, letting in natural light does make a difference to your body and to your mental state. And I think it adds a lot of positive vibes when you have that natural light surrounding you and illuminating your surroundings. Next is to stay motivated. And there's different ways that people like to do this. It's all subjective, but it could be even something simple like reading an inspiring quote or affirmation to cultivate a positive mindset. Reflect on your progress and achievements to stay motivated. So a strong morning routine doesn't have to be about some kind of perfection. It's about consistency and finding what works best for you. A lot of people neglect the morning routine because they think it has to be some fancy thing. It doesn't. And it applies to both women and men. I think everybody can benefit from a good morning routine where you kind of are intentional about doing things on a consistent basis that keep you in a positive state of mind, having some healthy habits like staying hydrated in the morning by drinking a glass of water and eating a healthy breakfast, even if it's something small and light. Any little improvements or adjustments you can make that improve your physical and mental well-being goes a long way. And also the realization that every day is kind of like a fresh start in a way that you can use to kickstart your goals, to maybe start some new healthy habits or just make some refinements here and there. I think that all these kind of things that I mentioned in this video, I think are basic, but I think everybody knows a lot of these, but it's nice to just have a reminder, so to speak, that this is something that is worthwhile to be intentional about. So anyway, guys, with that said, hope you got something out of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.